While the Cadillacs are away, the Ottawas will play. Was it an adjustment, at least initially, having full control over your own record store without Florence Keywell around?
Yes, well, it was no different really until that I made the decision when Miss Keywell was around. I had to make a decision to please her, and sometimes that her decision wasn't what I always thought. Like saying ordering a record, she might get how many Lee, how many should I order of Miles Davis album? Just an example. I might says get two stereos. Two stereos and maybe five hi-fi, and she would call. That's just a number I'm putting out there. And then, but she would call Les, her nephew, which is at the other store. I understand it's her nephew. She would ask him how many she get, and he said get two and two. Whatever he says, that's just a number I put out there. She would do what he said,
Instead of what you said.
and I didn't never like that because he was out there. How could he know how many should I order downtown? And Miss Keywell would come there and open up every morning. She'd be there at 9 o'clock, okay, and on time. But she gonna leave by 1:32. She gone, and that's when the business starts. You see, she come in. She been on the phone. She did the ordering. She did, talking to people that she know. She was trying to get related to, say, black people, hip people, people in the record world. Okay, she would get on the phone and be on the phone with LeBaron daily for 2 hours, and it used to piss me off because nobody could call because we had one line. But she'd be sitting in the office on the phone talking to LeBaron Taylor. LeBaron, he just came here from I forget the little station in the South. And when I met him, no offense to him, but he wasn't making a lot of money because I know he was dressed. So he came here to a better place. In fact, his boot, he was walking on it, leaned over, and we made comments about him at the time. But he's my friend. He came on and became a big star at marketing at CBS. First black had the job he had. He was over all the. What the LeBaron
Entertainment television, BET.
It wasn't BET. He was with the label, and he was the executive, LeBaron Taylor, and he had something to do with because he started here. He got his start here. I'm telling you about Miss Kid. Well, she talked to him on the phone all the time. Then one of my employees, he started dating her, and they got married.
Wow.
And they had 2 kids. Now his kids are grown now, but I had never seen them. And the mother, LeBaron's wife, she was like, we was like friends, and she went to Michigan State up there, and I used to laugh and tell her she never always going up to school. It's like she was still in school. They talk that talk, and she was with all the black people. She connected with all the black people in Detroit, who was anything like, say, the funeral home up on Dexter, what was it called? She knew the son. She dated. They was friends, and guy who Ray Charles airplane pilot, Raymond Duncan. He was his father owned Duncan Flying Field on Gratiot Avenue, and he was a black.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And he was Ray Charles' pilot. Duncan and I was good friends. And he was drove the funeral home or something like that. Because let's see, but anyway, I don't know if he's alive now. But these friends we came up, and so like I said, LeBaron was big in this field, and then he came on with Gammon Huff out of what's that, Philadelphia. And LeBaron was involved in all that. But I'm just still saying, Miss Keywell wasn't there for business. She was there, I think, because she was gone all the time. She'd write down and take phone calls and stuff like that, but she was gone. I ran the store. And when she left, we divorced ourselves, I'm in charge. And like the gentleman said, we interviewed earlier about how big the store was. I had 13 employees at one store, 3 on the Avenue of Fashion. That 2 stores. And but now the 13 employees didn't work at the same time. There's off days, and I was open from 9 to 9 every night, 6 days a week. So that means, you know, we had schedule. I didn't get the schedule who should be there, who I think to be there. It's all in running the store, not having enough employees, or having too many employees. Therefore, when when she left, then I was in charge. And so not to say I did it my way.
And so did you, Mr. Canady.
I did it my way.
We're going to sing that song one
And
day.
when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out.
You know the words, you're learning the words.
And I did it all my way.
Amen. Here. Thank you, Mr. C. I'm going to check the camera again.
You know, now see, this is what I'm saying, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? That's what people want to know, how I get there. Yeah. You know, and everybody want to say it ain't happen that way. Miss Kiwa wasn't that. She was never that. She had her own thing. She had a cigarette holder, and she couldn't dance. She worked her finger. But the black people liked it.